What on earth have we done here in Britain to deserve this? If things weren't bad enough here with a cost of living crisis, Jimmy Cranky up in Scotland trying to break up the Union, and Mark Drakeford and Welsh nationalists in Wales trying to turn that bit of the country into a sanctuary nation for illegal migrants. We are now looking at hosting Eurovision. I mean, why? I mean, we've just got over this plague hysteria. Things are relatively turning back to normal. But why? Why the hell do we need to host this? Well, we are, and the reason it's happening is because there's a war on in the Ukraine, so they can't host it. And so it's coming here because Britain got second place. Now, anyone with a bit of common sense about them, and if you can read between the lines, it is blatantly obvious that this year's Eurovision was fixed, wasn't it? It was fixed for the Ukraine to win. Because we were all set to win it. Britain was set to win the Eurovision. Not that I give a shit, mind you. I mean, I've always said we shouldn't even be in it because the Eurovision is a corrupt so-called competition where European countries scratch each other's backs for favours. And they vote for their neighbours, basically. And nobody ever votes for Britain because they hate us. And they hate us even more ever since we left the EU, thanks to Brexit. But the Eurovision has always been a sham, it's always been a fix, it has always been political, and this year's was the most political of all. And that so-called song they used to win it, I mean, my God, a chicken having an epileptic fit on a washboard would have sounded far better, believe you me. So Britain was about to win, we were top of the the voting. And I remember telling Mrs. 49, this isn't right. We never win. Why the hell are we on top? Because it's all a fix. They knew Ukraine was going to win, and they knew they were going to put it into Britain. They were going to... I mean, why? We don't need that bloody bollocks here, do we? It's going to cost us money. The host nation never makes any profit when they host the damn thing anyway. And the killer here is, it's the BBC, they pay for it. They paid £310,000 to take part in the competition every year. And that's paid for by the TV licence money, which you're forced to pay. Thank God I don't pay it. So apart from the BBC using television licence fee payers' money to broadcast it for the rights, Britain also puts in a couple of million every year. Now, not every European country does this, only a few. And we're one of the suckers who does this on a yearly basis. But as a host nation, you pay extra because you got to pay for the venue, security, and everything else on top of that that's involved with this corrupt, fixed nonsense. It's just baffling that there's a cost of living crisis, and yet we're being made to host this. It's just mind-boggling. It's crazy. It's mental. It is absolutely mental. So how come did the Ukraine win? Yeah, here you ask. Well, that's because they're the current thing, aren't they? There were two bits of voting. The public voted in the first one, and then miraculously in the second one, someone else voted in the second round, and Ukraine won thousands of votes. And those votes came out of nowhere. And the Eurovision just wanted to show everyone solidarity with the Ukraine and show everyone how woke they are, etc. Usual bollocks. So the Eurovision put out a statement. It's a bit lengthy, but I'll read it to you anyway, so it'll explain their version of things and why they're doing this. Following their win at the Eurovision Song Contest in May, the EBU, European Broadcasting Union, has been exploring options for the hosting of next year's competition with Ukraine's public broadcaster UAPBC, who previously staged the event in 2017 and 2005. It has become a well-known tradition that the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest hosts the competition in the following year, providing certain criteria including ensuring the viability of staging the event and the safety of all stakeholders, including the public, are met. So the safety of stakeholders first, public second. Charming. Given the ongoing war since the Russian invasion of this year's winning country, the EBU has taken the time to conduct a full assessment and feasibility study with both UAPBC and third-party specialists, including on safety and security issues. The Eurovision Song Contest is one of the most complex TV productions in the world, with thousands working on and attending the event and 12 months of preparation time needed. Well, that's a load of bollocks. I could save these people money and host it in my back garden. All you need is a fucking stage and some instruments and a bit of a crowd. And I could film the whole thing on the iPhone. And to ensure it's not fixed, Mrs. 49 can man the phone, so when countries ring in and say, right, we want this country to win, she'll help make sure it's not fixed, I promise you. Following objective analysis, the reference group, the ESC's governing board has, with deep regret, concluded that, given the current circumstances, the security and operational guarantees required for a broadcaster to host, organise and produce the Eurovision Song Contest under the ESC rules cannot be fulfilled by UAPBC. So basically, Ukraine just don't have the means and resources, etc., and the safety to host it. The EBU would like to thank UAPBC for their wholehearted cooperation and commitment in exploring all scenarios in the weeks since Kalush Orchestra's win. They should have put alleged win, really, or fixed win, on 14th of May in Turin, and share their sadness and disappointment that next year's contest cannot be held in Ukraine. But how do they know that the war in Ukraine is going to last that long? Do they know something we don't? The EBU has been supporting the UAPBC across a whole range of areas since the invasion. We will ensure that this support continues so UAPBC can maintain the indispensable service they provide to Ukrainians. As a result of this decision, in accordance with the rules, and to ensure the continuity of the event, the EBU will now begin discussions with the BBC. I would put good money on the fact that they already talked with the BBC and Britain about this, and it's going to happen. As this year's runner-up to potentially host the 2023 Eurovision Song Contest in the United Kingdom, it is our full intention that Ukraine's win will be reflected in next year's shows. This will be a priority for us in our discussions with the eventual hosts. And you can bet good money again on the fact that Britain will host it next year. And there'll be loads of Ukrainian flags everywhere, and they might win it again, because if the war is still raging in the Ukraine and they want to rub the Russians and Putin's nose in it even more and show how woke and progressive and how much they support the current thing, they'll make sure that the Ukraine wins again. Look, I don't think this country needs Eurovision. We don't need to be a part of Eurovision, and we certainly don't need to pump money into the Eurovision. Because ever since Brexit, these European countries who vote for each other, vote for their neighbours, they hate us. But they will gladly take our money. Why not stage it in Ireland or France or Germany or somewhere else, or a country that's actually a member of the European Union, so they can fork out for it? It's a waste of time and money and attention, if you ask me. That's what I think. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And if you wish to join my channel like these lovely people have, then by all means click the link in the description, choose what level you want and enjoy your channel perks. And that's that. So until my next video, comment, share, subscribe, share my stuff everywhere. Because the lefties out there, they're hitting my channel hard now. And they are desperate to get rid of me. So it's up to you. Help me out. And together we can overcome these cancel culture, free speech loathing woke socialist scumbags. And until my next video, Roger Trout.